Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about how to sell on Etsy and make money. So make sure to watch the full video. If you are interested in opening your own small business, an Etsy store is a great place to start as the costs are low and it's all online. Most people are familiar with Etsy, the online market for crafts and handmade goods. I opened my own Etsy store in the fall and am really enjoying creating new listings and making sales. I've used Etsy for years as a buyer, so it's fun to be on the other side now, and I can see so much room for growth. It's still only a small store right now, but I love the unlimited potential that Etsy offers. For those of us who are not terribly crafty, it can be hard to get started selling items on Etsy that aren't handmade products. You might be surprised that many Etsy bestsellers are not even handcrafted items. When researching this post, I was expecting that most of the top Etsy shops sold handmade products that I couldn't possibly dream of making, but I was pleasantly surprised that is not that case. What is Etsy? Etsy is a gift giver's paradise. It is the most popular online marketplace for unique handicrafts, printables, and paper products, such as invitations, artwork, and more. In addition to handmade items, a lot of Etsy shop owners make money selling craft supplies on Etsy that others then turn around and sell in finished products. Etsy launched back in 2005, and it's still the #1 online marketplace for selling crafts, homemade items, and vintage finds. How much can you make selling on Etsy? The awesome thing about Etsy is that you can scale your business up as you add more listings and get featured on trending Etsy searches. There are many Etsy shop owners who make a full-time living from their Etsy store. How to become an Etsy seller? You can be up and running with your own Etsy shop in a matter of minutes. I suggest deciding on what to sell first, as that is the hardest part. You cannot open a shop without at least one listing to add to your storefront, so it's a good idea to leave the actual shop launch until you have a few products to list. Experts recommend between 20 to 23 listings to start, but I opened my store with just 5 and got a sale within a day. The best-selling categories for Etsy stores in 2023. 1. Jewelry. What handmade items sell well on Etsy? Number 1 is jewelry. Jewelry is hands down the best thing to sell on Etsy to make money. Many of the top 100 Etsy sellers per Etsy rank are jewelry stores. Handmade necklaces, bracelets, and earrings rank top in Etsy searches. People love giving unique jewelry as gifts to their bridesmaids, groomsmen, and for many different occasions. I recently got engaged, and while searching for rings, I discovered that wedding bands are hugely popular, and one of the most expensive items on Etsy to sell. Customized pieces with personalized engravings are also top earners on Etsy. If you are interested in making and selling jewelry successfully, you can really do well online, plus your shipping costs should not be too high. 2. Beads and jewelry supplies. Lots of people like creating their own jewelry at home, and the popularity of this category shows this. This is one of the easiest types of Etsy stores to open because you don't need any particular skills or craftiness. As far as Etsy shop ideas go, this is one of the easiest to start. Unique and customized beads will help you get a head start in this lucrative niche. 3. Party decorations. Instagram and Facebook have changed how we celebrate life's milestones, and many of us want party decorations that go beyond the dollar store section. The best Etsy sellers list reflects this clearly. Banners, cake toppers, and party invitations are all hot-selling items on Etsy. If you are good at graphic design and have a creative imagination, you can be very successful creating party decorations for children's birthdays and other parties, such as baby showers and weddings. In fact, weddings are an entire niche all by itself, as there are so many things to buy: place cards, invitations, centerpieces, and more. Wedding favors are another popular search item on Etsy. 4. Printable artwork and other digital products. Opening a printable store is great because you don't even need to worry about shipping items worldwide. Selling digital products on Etsy is a great option if you are outside the top selling countries, and shipping physical items abroad would be cost prohibitive. Printables are really anything that can be downloaded to your device and then printed at home or at a print shop. Digital items that sell well include art prints, invitations, and banners. Party decor can also fall into this category if your buyers prefer to get things printed themselves. 5. Toys and baby items. Handmade wooden toys are a huge seller in Etsy stores. People love beautiful wooden toys that are safe and look great. In fact, handmade wooden items are one of the top-selling craft items on Etsy. Other toys, such as personalized puzzles and busy boards, sell really well too. The top-selling baby items on Etsy include silicone teethers for babies, headbands, and personalized baby items such as keepsake boxes. 6. Knitted kids clothing. If you are good at crocheting or knitting, you already have a great Etsy store product that is popular and sells well. Despite what some may have you believe, knitted clothing is not one of those easy things to make and sell on Etsy, compared, for example, with printables. First of all, you need to have the skill, plus making each item is time-consuming, so it can take a while to build up some inventory. Unless you are a very fast knitter, most people will expect to receive their item quickly, so may not have patience to wait for each item to be made on demand. While it can be very profitable, bear in mind that your materials cost will be high for good quality yarn, so you need to research your prices well. 7. Planner items. Stickers, printables, and planners are all the rage and really popular on Etsy. I mentioned these items under printables, but hard copies of planners and stickers are also top Etsy products. Of course, with hard copies comes the issue of printing, binding, and shipping, so you will need to see if the additional profit is worth the extra work. 8. Accessories. Stores that sell accessories are some of the most popular Etsy shops. Headbands for babies, scarves, and purses are all Etsy top sellers. Bows and hairbands for toddlers and babies sell especially well and are relatively simple to make, even if you are not overly crafty. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.